name's Matt Townsend. I'm a drum teacher and music teacher from Barnsley. I've been asked by Nadio if I would make you a drum lesson video. I met Nadio while studying with his son Luke when we was at university. Seems quite a long time ago now. And so yeah, this is my drum lesson video. We're going to be studying something called, or what I call, a 2-beat rock. It's called a 2-beat rock because we only have to do 2 things. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, even though I've got all these drums here, if you're a total beginner to drums, we have the snare, high tom, mid tom, floor tom, sometimes called tom 1, 2 and 3. We have a cymbal on my left, it's called the crash. Cymbal on the right, which is the ride. And further right, I have another crash cymbal there. So that's the whole drum kit. Hi-hat, snare, tom 1, tom 2, floor tom, crash, ride, and an extra crash. But don't worry about all that, because all we're going to be using for this drum lesson is the hi-hat, the snare, and the bass. So if you imagine none of them other instruments are there, them drums are gone. We've just got hi-hat, snare, and the bass. Now the hi-hat, think about it being the highest part. When we talk about the music in a minute, you'll see that the hi-hat is high. The snare drum's in the middle, two minis, and then we've got the bass drum on the bottom. I think the word bass means low, low pitch. So just remember the bass drum is on the bottom, and it's on the foot pedal. Or the kick drum it's sometimes called as well. So, you've got the hi-hat, the snare, and the bass. If you sat at a drum kit now, I'd like to just have a go at doing that and say it out loud. Hi-hat, snare drum, bass drum. Now, if you are right-handed, I want you to try it like this. Right hand on the hi-hat, left hand on the snare underneath the right hand, and obviously your right foot on the bass drum. If you are playing left-handed, just do the opposite. So the hi-hat cymbal, the snare drum, and the bass drum. I'm just going to say hi-hat, snare, bass. So looking at the music, hopefully you can see it alright on the camera. We've got hi-hat. I've drawn a picture of what a hi-hat looks like. It's 2 cymbals that are on a stand with a little pedal, and we've got this pole sticking up. So I'm no artist, but hopefully that looks like a hi-hat. Got the bass drum written on the bottom. It's a big drum with a pedal, and the snare drum is this, and we're hitting it with a stick on the left hand. So think number 1, we've got hi-hat and bass drum. We have to play two parts of the drum kit together, hi-hat and bass together. If this is the first time you've done this, just practice that. Try it slow, fast. Just get used to it, and what you want to get is the hi-hat and the bass drum exactly together. You don't want this or this. Right together. So once you're happy with that, we're going to try it with the snare. Number 2, beat 2, is the hi-hat and the snare drum. Same again, nice and steady. Just get used to playing them 2 instruments together. Bass drum, snare drum. So looking at the music, we can see the hi-hat plays every time. When I say every time, there's only 2 things. Number 1, hi-hat. Beat 2, hi-hat. Beat 1, we need to play the hi-hat with the bass. Beat 2, we play the hi-hat with the snare. 1, 2. So just remember the hi-hat plays every time. Whatever happens, play the hi-hat. So in my head I'm thinking bass, snare, because I know that I have to play that every time. I'll do it a bit more rhythmically now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm counting to 4, but remember there's just 2 things. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's the 2-beat rock. If you haven't got drums at home, you could just try tapping your foot on the floor. This is where you wind your family up here. Foot on the floor. You could get a chair to your left hand side. Obviously don't be playing on the nice furniture. And then something on your leg. You could use a biscuit tin or a pan. If you've got some drumsticks, fantastic. If not, use a couple of knives. You could even use wooden spoons, all them kinds of things. But yeah, if you've got a drum kit, fabulous. So let's try it again. Now this beat, obviously it's called a 2-beat rock, but you could play it in any style of music really. If it was jazz, heavy metal, so yeah, it's very popular in like West End show music. Yeah, it's a very versatile beat. It's a very popular beat in music like AC/DC. So yeah, we can do the same beat using the ride cymbal. That's the cymbal on the right. I think if you're a beginner, the ride is on the right. It's usually a bigger cymbal compared to the crash and the hi-hat. Usually about 20 inch. So exactly the same. So instead of the hi-hat, we're going to play the ride. Bass, snare, bass, snare. Faster. You can even do it on the floor tom. It's the same. The right hand always does the same. 1, 2. In fact, that does remind me of a song me and Luke used to play in the Monotones. I'm sure they still do play that song now. Chelsea Dagger. It's almost same as that beat. So I'm going to skip to a clip now. I'm going to play along to a backing track using this beat. I may add little bits in, little drum fills, and I might add extra bits to the drum beat. But basically I'm going to be using the 2-beat rock. 1, 2. So remember, cymbal every time, or your chair leg, chair, cymbal and bass, cymbal and snare. You know, if I was at home now, I could just tap on the floor, something on my left hand side, something to hit there. It's the same. So thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please comment on the video. If you want me to do another one, I'll gladly make another drum video for the common room. If there's anything specifically that you want to learn, please let me know. So yeah, if you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up.